But we played awful, got beat on the road at Liberty, probably as bad a showings we've had in 4 years. Really no positives to speak of. So with that, I'll take questions.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. It looked like y'all had obviously been playing so well defensively and so forth. Was it just something that that Liberty was doing, or something that your guys just didn't execute the way you really needed them to?
Liberty did a good job, and I thought Turner had his group ready to play. They went in the game. I thought they had a good plan. They ran the football, and tried to make it a low possession game. I mean, honestly, similar to how we've won the LSU and Nebraska game. They played low possession, didn't take any chances on offense or in special teams, and then loaded the box on defense. And we defensively we played. We still played pretty good. If you look at our stats, I think they're still good. Bottom line is we gave up 3 drives of 75-plus yards, and then we were ahead 16-14 with 6 minutes to go, and we gave up an 89-yard game-ending drive. And then offensively, we just couldn't get out of our own way. So I think hats off to Liberty. I thought they had good. I thought they did a good job. But Turner had the kids ready to play, but I thought there was a lot of Troy beating Troy.
I know it's not an excuse and so forth, but you were playing without Caleb, obviously. Could you see anything that you thought maybe if he had been out there, things, you might have been able to do some things a little bit different way?
That's speculation. Who knows? Bottom line, he wasn't out there, and he's not going to be out there the rest of the year. So we better figure out, because nobody's going to feel sorry for us for having injuries. And everybody has injuries. App lost their starting running back, and they were able to finish the game the other night, and I bet they go on and have a lot of success. So nobody's going to feel sorry for us. As a program, we got to be bigger and better than one player getting injured. And for whatever reason, we didn't play very well on offense the other day. Him not out there didn't help us, but we knew all week. It wasn't like it was a surprise, so we just didn't play very well.
Thank you, Dan. Our next questions come from Tim Smith. Tim, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach, kind of have a twofold question for you. First of all, South Alabama, your next opponent, is coming off kind of a confidence builder. Your thoughts on them, and also Kenny Edenfield being the offensive coordinator there, longtime coach at Troy. Your thoughts on what he could potentially plan against you guys?
Well, just speaking on South Alabama, first of all, got a lot of respect for Steve Campbell and that whole staff. Honestly, we hadn't even begun working on South Alabama yet. We're fixing Troy, and hadn't even started our game plan process. Haven't thought about them yet, and that's not a knock on them. We got to get what we did poorly the other day. We got to get that fixed. Kenny Edenfield, I love him. I think he's a great offensive coach. He's done a great job. We worked together for 5 years, where I was calling plays and he was in the box, and he did a great job with us and for us here at Troy, and was a great player here. Won a national championship here. Was part of I want to say 4 conference championships here as a coach. Had some of the most productive offenses in school history as the offensive play caller. So I'm for him. I hope he does well every game except this one. But as far as I don't know. I don't think the familiarity. I don't know if that'll have a great deal of effect in the game, honestly.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Tim, and thank you, Coach. That's all the time we have for you today. We do appreciate you joining us.
Yep, thanks.